Hey, it's Pamela today doing a little shout out. I'm going to talk kind of fast. I'm at my little vanity I got. I really love this little unit. Got my little makeup here, a few little things, and it's another blessing. So anyway, my shout out today is like how some people, and the some people probably I'm going to be talking about while I put a little makeup on here, could be a person like me. I do really, really well one-on-one. Okay, that's number one. I do really well. I mean, if people, hold on a minute. If people can get away with doing tutorials, how does that word go, folks? You know, when they get on here and talk like I'm going to right now about makeup and stuff, I think I can multitask and do a few things. Anyway, here's a shout out today. I'm a one-on-one person. I find that these churches that I've been going to for years, it's really hard for me because I just can't get along with a lot of drama and people, and they want you to change and be like them, and it turns into a clique, and God doesn't like cliques, and let's all dress the same, let's all be the same, when, you know, God really wants us to have a personal relationship with Him. So I'm thinking to myself, wow, I really am on target. So sometimes people that have low self-esteem actually could believe like someone lying about you for a moment in their life, so they could have this aha moment and say, wow, that really wasn't true about me, and I love myself even more now because I knew the difference. Then it's your decision to come back to that spot where you once were and you believe that, and just kind of reckon with oneself and one's soul that in life people do those things, and it's not ever okay. But what are we going to do about it? So when you come from a dysfunctional home like I have, then things like you could blame, but at some point in your life it's like, okay, you can't blame people anymore. It's time to kind of step up and say, I want to make some changes to make the road smoother. Personally, I can't handle a lot of religious churches. There's a lot of condemning, a lot of judging going on. You can start fighting over scriptures, different beliefs, when all the times in my life were just so spectacular. In that moment when I knew that something else was present, whether, you know, people want to call it whatever they want, I'm going to today tell you that I have felt the Spirit of God. He's calm, He's quiet, He's a gentleman. He definitely doesn't push himself on you. He wants you to kind of understand exactly how other people feel. And so I like that. And yeah, I just wanted to talk about that today. How in life people can kind of like do really well in crowds, you know. But I do okay sometimes, but I would rather be personal with like personal feelings, you know. So I do really well with like my grandchildren. They're just really super, 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 super intelligent. You think that you're going to sit down with a child and you're going to teach them, right? Well, you probably are, but trust me, they're going to teach you, and it's really beautiful. So when a child's actually teaching you, you have to kind of keep that little stream going that's not, you know, hot or not too cold, but just right, like the three bears in teaching. So if you tell a child that they're kind of like, wow, that's, you thought that's true, and then you build their self-esteem, and then they're teaching actually you. Now it's up to the adult to be able to say, you know, out of the mouths of babes, you know, and things like that. But I find that children are extremely exciting. They're very intelligent. It's raw material. It's a canvas that you actually can apply things to. I just like that moment. So I like the moment of learning and acknowledging that I do really well with the Lord one-on-one. I do really well without a lot of stressors, with family members that disagree with a lot of things, can't get over things. So it's like, I know how you feel, been there. So just doing a shout out today about different people and guarding their heart and guarding peace. I really never paid much attention to that during my life and caused myself a lot of grief. But I'm telling you right now out there, you might want to guard your heart. You might want to guard your peace. And your tree will have a lot of fruit of love and just calmness. Know yourself without telling everybody, hey, I got to get away, or you don't need to ghost people. You can actually come to the table and actually teach and love and be tolerant. Because tolerance is good too. But you got to find that balance. So once you find that balance, everything is kind of okay. So that's what I'm working on today. Wanted to do a shout out. I'm a little tired. Been working really hard in the house and helping do different things. But hey, it's Pamela, Miss Cool, saying, I love you. Guard your heart, and guess what? Guard your peace. And do it kindly, not meanly. Because, is that a word, meanly? But to be mean about it, it doesn't work either. So there we are again, trying to find that path. And once you find that path, where you know in your heart that things are going good, stick to it, travel it, and guess what? Get somewhere, would you? Bye now.